Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here. Welcome to episode 7 of The Journey. First thing we're going to do in this episode is going to play this training session, having joined Aston Villa on loan from Manchester United in the last episode. As you can see, there's the championship table there and how Aston Villa are doing while bringing me in. We're going to have our first training session with a new club. As we look here, all the news about us having joined on loan. So we're going to join up with our teammates at the training ground and train on set pieces.
Good day to you all. I expect both discipline and the energy on the pitch, as always.
So we still have the manager favourite rating. As you can see, that me in the far left is there as Alex Hunter. So who is the Aston Villa manager? I know Roberto Di Matteo probably is who would be considered the manager, as he was the manager at the start of the season. But I'm not entirely sure who is Aston Villa manager currently. It's Steve Bruce. Okay, I literally just Googled it. Fair enough. Well, with that, we're going to have to try and convince Steve Bruce that we're worthy of being the first team, which I'm pretty sure he would believe already. But we're going to play these two set-piece drills. The only reason this drill should be of any challenge to me is because of the new penalties this year. But of course, I like to use the sprint trigger, the right trigger, to get some extra power in my run-up, and that's how I normally take penalties in-game, so no reason why that shouldn't work here. I didn't quite get it that time. I hit the wooden plank wall thing, so I'm going to try with a bit more power this time, right in the top corner. And now we're up against Mark Gunn in goals. He saves it this time. Okay, might try finessing this one into the far corner, placing it right into the bottom corner. And we get an A this time. Okay, that's the second time we have played this drill. We do get an A this time. So this guy's advanced penalties, meaning we have a host of penalty scenarios, and we always have this cutout man. It's mainly used for free kick walls, but they have clearly a place in these penalty drills as well, or this specific penalty drill. But we are scoring all these, as you see here, just different tactics for each one. Is try and place that one because you don't want to go too high. This one, if you want to hit the target, you have to go with the power. Couldn't quite make that one, but we are on our way to at least a B. Should be getting an A, I assume. If we score these last couple of drills, or on these last couple of scenarios, we can't. Maybe if we get this one. No. We still have one more effort. Okay, I'm gonna definitely get this one. Okay, we got it, and we get an A as well. So 2 A's, that would help us, and that's how that affects our set piece statistics or stats. And as you see,
I am very pleased with our session today. Alex, your passion on the training pitch is stupendo.
Okay, I just had to let Dino speak there for a second. But as you see in the top left, we have more or less just about moved into the starting 11 here at Aston Villa, so that's always nice. Alright guys, so now we've got our first game with Aston Villa. I think we're going to be starting it from the bench, but it is against Queen's Park Rangers away at Loftus Road, so Queen's Park Rangers currently, where are they in the table? They're in 9th, so they are only 3 points off the playoff places, so they certainly have done decent so far this season, that's for sure, and they could be fighting for promotion later in the year. But currently, I think we'd be expected, given that we're, I think, the only unbeaten team in the league, as you see there. Now, Brentford are also unbeaten, but they've drawn 6 games. So, us and Brentford are the only unbeaten teams in the league. So, sorry, just slapped my mic in front of my face for some reason. By accident, that was the reason. But based on that, I think we'd be expected to win here. But, oops. I think we'll just get into it then. So, yeah, guys, we are starting on the bench. But this is the Aston Villa team. Steer in goal. Back four of Bennett, Lescott, Baker and Alan Hutton. A midfield of Sellers, Craig Gardner, Mili Ednak and Adama Traore, even though he signed for Middlesbrough. And a strike partnership of Hepburn Murphy, I think that's Audrey Hepburn Murphy. Maybe I'm mixing up with the actress Audrey Hepburn. And Gabiak Bonlahor. So let's get started. No Danny Williams to be seen for some reason.
Today we begin a new moment in this league. Remember your jobs. Each of you is part of a system. If one of you fails, the entire system collapses, no? Alex, you will start on the bench today. Watch you carefully, learn our style of play, and be ready in the second half.
Saving the best to last, eh, Dino?
Come on, boys, let's do it!
Okay, remember your shape, remember your discipline, and remember your jobs. Orza!
So guys, we are coming on here in the second half against Queen's Park Rangers. We have to get a 7.0 rating, make 10 passes, and get a result in the match, which means we should be drawing, I assume. And I'm not sure who we're coming on for because the camera's at the far side of the touchline. We are coming on here at Loftus Road. We're coming on for Hepper and Murphy, so it means we should be playing in a striking position. And we are playing in a striking position, and it's currently 0-0 with just over 20 minutes remaining. Right, pick it up here. I think Williams is only after coming off. No. No, he's not. There's a Queen's Park Rangers substitution. Right, here's Hunter. Here's me. Into Williams. Williams shoot. It's deflected by Hall, and it's going to be out for a corner. It's going to be Danny Williams to take the corner into me. I'm calling for it. Will he get into me? He will. Head away by Gladwin for another Aston Villa corner. I think I'm going to peel away towards the far post here. He gets into the near post. Agbonlor heads it on. I'm not there to flick it into the empty net, but that was a real opportunity if I was in the right position. Unfortunately, I wasn't. I've definitely been the most lively figure out here for Aston Villa. Gonna try to get the skill moves out, maybe. Maybe that's what's missing. Who knows? Yedinak, that's up in the air. I head it down. Gabi. It's Gabi Agbonlahor into me. I'm going to get the cross set towards Gabi Agbonlahor with the header. Ingram with the save. That was probably our best opportunity that we've had since I came on, but it's saved by the Queen's Park Rangers keeper. What can I do here? I can find Gabi Agbonlahor. He's got it. Can he shoot? He shoots it wide. I nearly had a great assist there for Gabi Agbonlahor. I'm pulling the strings right now for Aston Villa, but none of our strikers are finishing. Even though, well, I am playing at striker, but I'm providing more than I'm finishing, to be honest with you. Here comes Sandro for QPR. Into Kawa. Caught by Steer. Right, I don't know why I'm starting back so deep. I'm a striker, but I think I'm just going to have to take this whole team on myself, more or less. I'm going to find Ashley Westwood. We won't have time to get a winner because it's going to finish Queen's Park Rangers 0, Aston Villa 0. I did absolutely everything I could in that game, but what I couldn't do is orchestrate a winner for us. I set my teammates up quite a few on a number of occasions there, but I think poor finishing just let us down in the end, especially that chance for Gabi Agbonlahor after I set him through excellently. I do reach the first time I goes. I got 7.5 rating, make 18 passes, but we couldn't in the end win the match. So the manager seemingly very pleased with my performance. Great vision on those passes. Well done creating opportunities for your teammates. Great vision with those through balls passes. Great job in engaging and drawing fouls. Quality one-touch passing. I'd say that's fairly accurate because I was fouled a lot and I passed a lot.
Alex, first game in the championship over with. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, good. Different. Pace of the game was a bit slower, maybe not as technical, but still really tough, very physical.
So, all square today. What do you think you could have done differently to win it?
It's about scoring more goals when you're on top of the game, innit? Look, today was no different. I just need to get more shots away if we want to avoid this happening again.
That's all, Alex.
No problem.
I've seen a lot worse, that's for sure. Rice is all you need.
Rice? Well, like the food.
Right. You're a kid. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Take it slow for a few days, then get back in the gym.
You needed to be smart, Alex. No need to be going full speed all the time. Pace yourself. Choose your moments.
What, like Ibrahimovic, Berbatov?
Yes, something like that.
So this is how we grow following that game, guys. Our transfer value nearly £4 million. Some of our stats have gone up, and we've gone well past the starting 11 marker in terms of manager rating, and we're 3/4 of the way to 66 overall.
I was very impressed when you came on. I think you learned quickly, no? Alex, I want you to start the League Cup match tonight. The chairman wants a good cup run. Let's give him one, no?
You won't be disappointed, Dino.
Alright, so we do start the League Cup game against Queen's Park Rangers. We go back to Loftus Road. We start this one. We do start up front alongside Danny Williams. I think those two are the only changes from the team that played in the league game. It is still steer and goal, back four, same midfield four. Only difference is it's me and Williams as opposed to Hepper and Murphy and Agbonlor starting the game. So let's see if we can get ourselves.
Yeah, we're kicking off.
Sounds like they came for a show.
Just give them one then.
So we are kicking off this game against Queen's Park Rangers. It's our first start in professional football. Not much more to say than that. Not much more to say than that. Let's get into the game. Danny Williams here setting up this free kick for us. I can get onto that. I head it. It's a goal. It's 1-0. I've headed into the back of the net. It's Queen's Park Rangers 0, Aston Villa 1.
Oh! You like that? Come on! It's on me! Woo!
And I start screaming like a madman. Yes, it is 1-0 to Aston Villa. I did not expect us to score that early. Williams swings in the free kick, finds me with the header, glanced it into the far corner. I got my first Aston Villa goal, and it feels good. I just completely understated it there. I think me and Williams could have a special partnership in this team. Prohuli here picks it up. Finds Henry. Into Grego Cox. Grego Cox with the shot goes well wide of the post in the end. But that could have been a chance for Queen's Park Rangers. Grego Cox here for QPR yet again. Picks his spot. Goes wide just about there. But it does take a deflection. It's going to be a corner for QPR. Shadipo with the corner. Adama gets it clear only as far as Prohuli. It's saved by Steer. Shadipo to swing in the corner for QPR. I'm going to head that away, and I know Petrasso heads it away to his teammate Prohuli. After Grego Cox takes it round the defender, cuts inside, shoots and scores. Grego Cox equalises for Queen's Park Rangers. It's 1-1, and our lead has been vanquished, so to speak. Just evades the grasp of Steer in the end with that left foot half volley, and we start from square one. My goal cancelled out there by the Irishman Grego Cox. I think he's Irish. Gardner into me, but it is half time. It is Queen's Park Rangers 1, Villa 1 at half time. My opener cancelled out by the equaliser from Grego Cox, the number 35, Reese Grego Cox, and it is 1-1 at half time. So get into the second half and hopefully try and finish the 90 minutes the winner. Gardner with the through pass. I find Williams. Williams is sprinting through on goal. What's Williams going to do here? Is he going to shoot? He is. Saved by Lumley, and we can't retake the lead from Danny Williams as his shot is saved. He's going to take the corner though. Into me. Can he find me on the head again? It's Baker, headed away by Kakai. Still have it though. I can thread the needle to Sellers into Williams. And his shot goes over the bar with the left foot. Gardner takes it, chests it down from the throw-in. It's me. I find Danny Williams. Is Danny Williams going to try shoot here? He is. It's going to be wide of the post in the end. I get taken down there by Kakai, but Westwood picks it up into Williams. Advantage played. I can get the ball here. Shoot. Lumley saves yet again. We can't seem to beat this guy at the minute. He's certainly on fire right now, and he is not letting us get a second goal here to give us the lead again. Jordan Ayew is going to swing this into the box. He's just come on for Williams. Baker! Left foot volley goes wide of the post. Prohuli into Perch. It's going to go to extra time, guys. At the end of 90 minutes, it is still Queen's Park Rangers 1, Aston Villa 1. My goal was not enough to see us into the next round, as the equaliser from Gregor Cox cancels that out. And no team was able to get a winner in the second half, so it's going to have to go to extra time now. Gardner through to me. Who's looking? Jordan Ayew is. I picked him out. Can Jordan Ayew pick me out? I can win it off Kakai. Can I cut inside Kakai? I can. Can I shoot the left foot? I can. Can I score? I can't. Lumley saves. Down low. Into Ashley Westwood. Back to me. To Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew is going to run to the defence here. He's going to find me. Place the shot with the right foot. It goes over the bar. The match tells me to keep trying, and that's what I'll do, but I can't seem to get a second following my goal earlier. I get put inside. That was a real danger. That was a real chance. I probably should have advanced further on goal before shooting, but sure, it is what it is, isn't it? And what it is prevents me from equalising or getting us a winner. We're now into injury time at the end of added time, and there she goes, guys. I mean, it literally couldn't have been a closer contest than that in extra time, and it is going to go to penalties. I wonder if I'm going to get to take one. So this is the manager's evaluation at the end of 120 minutes. You showed your class with some impressive through balls. Make sure your teammate is open to receive the ball before passing, especially from close range. Playing as an attacker is about more than just scoring goals. It's about keeping possession in the final third. This is something that needs improvement. Excellent job using your head to score. So we'll see how he can do in penalties. Here's Ing Bakojo to take the first penalty for Queen's Park Rangers up against keeper Steer. Puts into the bottom corner. Now Jack Grealish, the local lad of Irish descent, but chose to play for England instead. He tries to chip it terribly. Lumley catches. What are you thinking, Jack Grealish? Just like what are you thinking deciding to play for England? Poulter up here for QPR. Up against Steer. Right into the bottom corner. Now it's Jordan Ayew for Aston Villa. Up against Lumley. He plays that into the bottom corner. Sandro, the former Tottenham man here for QPR. He chips it, and he gave Grealish a lesson in chipping penalties there. It's 3-1 on penalties to QPR here. Westwood can cut it back to a gap. Can cut the gap back to 1. Sorry, he does. He plays it into the back of the net. Here's, I'm not even sure who that is. I think that's, I don't even know. Up against Steer. It's Brahuli, and Steer saves just about. Comes to me now. I could potentially put us level on penalties with QPR here. And I do. I send Lumley the wrong way there. Excellently enough. Shadipo now for QPR. He hits the post, and now we have a chance to win it here, guys. We have a chance to put our name into the hat for the 4th round. And who will it be? It'll be Craig Gardner, the Brummy lad, the former Birmingham City player. It's saved by Lumley. It's going to go into sudden death. Now Bury Shook. Up against Steer. Steer saves. We're going to get another chance to win it. It's going to be Adama Traore, the man who in real life should be playing in Middlesbrough. But we're happy he's here because he just put us into the 4th round of the EFL Cup. He comes to celebrate with us, and I really just want to skip this because I just want to get this over with. I really don't have much more to say than, well done lads, we're in the 4th round now. We've won it on penalties. That Adama, he puts it down the middle. He fools Lumley in goal there for QPR into thinking that he's putting it to his right. And just finished 4-3 on penalties to Aston Villa following a 1-1 draw after 120 minutes. So as you see, guys, that's what happens to us now. Our transfer has been going on. Some of our stats have. And we have surpassed 80,000 followers on social media. And we are now 66 overall. Which is nice, I suppose. So we've gone up a whole overall. And we've run to skill points. So I think we'll spend that now. Because we got two. That means we got 2. Alright, now I have to think, what could we spend it on? Because better on tackling, I just don't want to do that. Flair. What would that give us, though? Doesn't look like it gives us anything in terms of stat increase. Dribbling, I think I could use some extra dribbling ability. I think we're going to spend it on that. The cost is 2, so it's going to cost us all of our skill points. We're now 67 dribbling, which is a lot better than 64, 65 dribbling. So, guys, I think that is where we're going to leave it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those really long episodes that I have sometimes, and I have no way of knowing currently, but it's just an inkling that I have. So make sure to like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any episodes of this or the Milan Career Mode series, and and stay tuned for the next episode. Goodbye.